Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over some teams for the World event and the Faction Assault. It's Teams Tuesday Live. Going to be trying that, I don't know, maybe for the next few weeks just to see how it goes. Wasn't really feeling Thursdays, so maybe we'll try Tuesday and Wednesday for a little bit. Also thinking about switching Sunday to Saturday. I know I'm all over the place, but it is what it is. Hello, Melanie and Degen. How's it going? Finishing up my adventure board here while we get some people in. And we'll go over some teams. I haven't thought of them yet, except for the one. So we'll be doing them live here. You get to see me make my teams live. Alright, I got that. I need to change it to subscriber only. But hey, we only need 7 subscribers to get to 6K. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe and maybe you can be the one to push us over the hump to 6K. Let me get this to subscriber only. You're only going to have to be subscribed for 1 minute to be able to chat. That just keeps away all the perverted bots that like to jump in the chat. Even though we have people to defend against it. They still get through the firewall sometimes, so it's still fun. Let me get all set up here. We got it on subscriber only, right? Now I need to get into the chat. Let's get this battle here. Get our adventure board all the way done. I have my campaign almost all the way done. I decided I'm on the last silver task where it tells you to do 2 adventure boards. And I need to get on live stream, so I'm like, screw it. I'll just finish it tomorrow. I'll just do my adventure board tomorrow, and that'll be it, because this is the last one. So I'm getting my adventure board done, then all I have to do is complete my adventure board tomorrow, which I do every day anyway. So I'll be done with my campaign tomorrow morning. Just kind of late for me, but I don't know. I was slacking yesterday. Let's get this, after all the videos. I did like 3 videos in 12 hours. So Melanie, Degen, Anja, Funky Town, Beg for Mercy, and Mike D. How's it going, y'all? Road to 6K. Last I checked, we needed 7 more people. That could happen. That could definitely happen during this live stream, or maybe tomorrow's live stream. I think it will. I think by tomorrow's live stream, by the end of tomorrow's live stream, I think we're going to get to 6K. Could happen today, though, so it's up to people watching that haven't hit it yet, or people that haven't told their grandma or their dog or their child to, snatch their phone out of their hand for 5 seconds. Go to my channel and hit subscribe. We're just trying to get there. I don't care how we get there. Once we get there, we're there. So, it doesn't matter how we get there. How are y'all doing? Getting pretty far in these events, or what's up? Ready for the new mythic? Degen says, good, and you, Celestial Flask is fun. Sometimes get wrong color, but can still make an extra turn, right? Yep. I, was a little late to the party in the Celestial Flask, because everybody knows I'm free to play, and that was a weapon from the campaign, so I couldn't get it immediately. So I had to wait for it to come along in the Soul Forge for the first time, which I think this is the 2nd time it's been there, maybe. So I got it the first time. And then, some of you guys showed me some teams for it, and I, got to see how good it was. Just put those potions on the board, you get an extra turn, and then you blow them up. It's pretty much how you use that thing. And you hope you get the right potions, but even if you don't, you still get an extra turn, you still get to, keep going. Like Degen said. But Melanie says hello, Degen says afternoon, Anja says hi, Cinny. Funky Town Teams Tuesday, let's go. Beg says what's up. Mike D's going on, Cinny, and all sinners. Faceless One's here, yo. Sebastian says hi, Cinny, and everyone. Elgin's Toy, hey all. Hiram Hawk's here, doing good. Thank you, Hiram Hawk, for remembering. I'm gonna start shouting out rememberers since we, I appreciate it. So shout out to Hiram Hawk for remembering. That really helped us not slip under the water. Keeping us doggy paddling, We were on the raft. We were getting pulled by a boat. We flew through the air. We hit the water. We almost fell off, but we hang on because Hiram Hawk put his hand out and grabbed us. You know, you guys ever done that? Been on like a raft getting pulled by a boat? It's always fun. Degen says it's fun with Zool, but if enemy are high level, my flask can die as it's not tanky. Yeah, me and Degen were talking in Discord, I think yesterday. I was trying to give him some teams for the Celestial Flask, and I'm not the guy for that, really. But, so I was just coming up with stuff off the top of my head without looking at the game. So you might want to ask some people in the chat there. They probably have some good Celestial Flask teams that maybe you don't put it in first slot or something. That way it stays alive a little longer. Maybe use a certain class to make sure it stays alive. What am I doing right now? Seems difficult. Oh, we'll be okay. It's probably just a high adventure board. Alright. So I got this. I got that. I did subscriber only. I haven't done the live chat yet though. I need to do that. Live chat. That way I actually get to see all the chat instead of just what it chooses for me. What's up with top chat? Who would ever pick that? I guess if you have like a million chats flying by, maybe it's better. But I don't like top chat. I like live chat, so I can see every single one of them. I don't get how they even choose how to show you what chats with the top chat. Like, what makes it a top chat? It's not like you vote on them or thumbs them up or something. I don't get it. I'm sure somebody knows though. Alright, let's get into this video. So I'll show my team from yesterday real quick. It's just Flaming Oni, but that's pretty topical because he's in the Soul Forge right now. And he's probably the best autoplay team in the game, at least. And one of my favorite mythics. Grab this tribute. And World Event Sibling Rivalry. Got my medals on. We're going to go Queen Moonclaw here. It's like rarity order, except, I think it's rarity order, yeah. Pick Suna, then you pick the 2 legends, then you pick the 2 epics, then you pick the ultra rare. I did Fun Dingus, King Gobtruffle, Flaming Oni, Doomed Glaive. Not saying this is like the fastest team in the world. It's probably not the best team for this event. I think, though, if you're going super far, this would work out. At least you wouldn't die. And it has the Gobtruffle and the Doomglaive for damage. It has the Oni and the Fundingus for extra turn mana generation. And the Flaming Oni for a bunch of summons. So I think this would take you as far as you would want to go. Got the Maze Banner. Titan class was just, I don't know, to show the video. I'd probably do something else. But let's just run it real quick. This is the first team. World event. First team here. This is a if you have everything type of deal. Got a mythic on it. You got a doomed weapon. Degen says no idea, but I just click live chat. Yeah, me too. What up, Supernova? Ghost Rebel. Supernova says, is the Tuesday Assault on the menu today? Yep. That is on the menu. So we got our Dingus up. Let's just cast it. It's got an extra turn. Why not? Then Gobtruffle. And you win. I think you can just do the good old Gobtruffle Truffle Shuffle team too, right? Maybe. What's the restriction? Hold on. Nah, because Forest Troll is blue and brown, so never mind. Well, you could figure something else out. Same kind of deal. Couple Gobtruffles. You would just need, maybe just Fun Dingus with 2 Gobtruffles and a Doomed Glaive. That might work. Just wouldn't be as reliable as the Forest Troll. Anyway, let's do a couple more with this, then we'll switch it up. We got a No team coming, and then a couple faction assault teams. Alrighty. Let's just get Dingus. The only bad thing about Dingus is he kind of blocks the Gobtruffle a little bit. Not really, but you'll find sometimes. He steals all the green. So when you have both Dingus and Oni, cast the Oni so it can go straight to the Gob Truffle. Elgin's using B and Venoxia with the Fire Ruby Staff. You like that Fire Ruby Staff, don't you? I think the B and the Venoxia would be enough damage to where you could use a mana generating weapon instead. Oh yeah, and you're using the B. I should have chastised you for that. Don't you dislike the B? What's wrong with you? Just kidding. I use troops I don't like to. So we have both. We're going to use Oni. And still didn't get up the Gob Truffle, but it's okay. Got him now. He killed everybody. He's a mass murderer. Alright, one more with this, then we'll switch the team. You can do a different class if you want. I was just going 50% start, so whatever. Archer would probably be great. Do an Archer. 50% start, Green Storm, you get instant kills. Let's do this. Watch this move. That's pretty cool, right? Let's just take blue for the Gob Truffle, I guess. And come on. No red, no green, no blue. Oh, there's blue. That was dumb, though, because we were getting them up anyway. But who cares? This one's like, hey, let's make it to the all rewards. Let's try for the leaderboard type of team. And I just like Flaming Oni, and he's topical. And I think Gob Truffle is a good choice this week, so that's why. And it's kind of similar to the undefeated autoplay team that I use. Only difference being I use Gob Sticker and I put Oni on the bottom. And I move up Gob Sticker and put Oni on the bottom. This is pretty much the undefeated autoplay team here. So that's the first team. If you want to see the team code, which I don't know who would, but it still shows a nice representation of the team here with the banner and the class and all the talents. Chad Angelo's here. Says, how are you, bro? I'm alright, how are you? More importantly, I'm trying to get to 6K. I'm trying to make this month not the worst month. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm a YouTube man. Dejan says, I liked Fire Ruby Staff when I used Goblins to pair up with the Goblin who raises stats. I never even really looked at it. I need to look at it if y'all like it. Let's go see what it does. Fire Ruby Staff. Scatter damage boosted by my attack, life, and armor. Yeah, like I said earlier, if you got the if you got 2 damage dealers already that are doing true damage, I don't think you need more damage. You probably need more mana generation. But I think if you just use this and maybe one other, maybe take off like the Venoxia and put on a mana generator, then you got this and the, I don't know. I always like to make them nothing wasted, basically. Alright, let's get rid of this team. Let's try to make our no. No mythic, no legendary, no Dawnbringer. What we got to work with? Of course you could go to the underworld. It's pretty easy, depending on where you are in the game. If you're like level 300 or up, you should probably have Gob Truffle, Queen Beatrix, all that good stuff. So, really, you should be able to use these two to get through this event, no matter what level you are. But just to keep with my own restriction of using Epic and under, I'll see what I can do here. It's kind of fun anyway. Alright, so I want stuff that hits all enemies. We have a spell damage medal. So, I could use just a weapon, but let's see what we got to work with here. This is usually what I'm doing when I'm making the Teams Tuesday video. I'm just looking at all the troops, trying to find something that hits all enemies. And then if I can't, I'll just find a weapon. Perhaps like the Fire Ruby Staff. So you just get to see me make my video here, pretty much. Child of Summer and Powered Converter. That's sticking out to me right now as a troop I could use. Double the number of yellow. Is there anything that hits all enemies that's epic and under? Not looking too good. We can still use Fundingus too. Like Fundingus, Child of Summer.
I will aid you in your journey.
And we just need some damage. Marilith. If I'm gonna do that, then I'll probably take off Fundingus though. Let's put Marilith on there. Child of Summer. That's not too bad. At least he hits multiple enemies. First one I've seen, besides Marilith. Moon Rabbit's here. Two enemies. It's better than one. Brown to green. We got a lot of green on our team. Maybe. This isn't too bad either, that guy. Shocktopus, I like him. Too bad he's yellow and green, but he can end up hitting all enemies. He usually hits at least multiples, and he does true damage. So look out for the Shocktopus. It's kind of an underrated troop, especially for lower level players. Scatter damage. Taipan's there if you don't have Child of Summer. Dingleberry. Tyree if you're really low level and you need a mana generator. Apothecary if you're using brown. Splash damage. That could hit 3 enemies. We got the Cat Burglar. Hits multiples. Even Druid. Deep Huntsman's not bad. Mana generator. Got Egg Thief there. Got a lot of good options for like mana generation, but not a lot of hit all enemies type of stuff. It's probably because of the restriction, right? We got Striker, Generator. So we're seeing that. Ooh, you got Lasher. He's not bad for this. And Leprechaun, so... Let's lose that and put on this. Night Spider's there. Plague Rat. No, not Plague Rat. I was thinking of somebody else. Rogueling gets an extra turn and hits 2 enemies. Anybody else? Splash damage. True damage. 2 enemies. Might be like a weapon. We got a lot of good mana generation here. Now we just need... Maybe we just do Black Manacles. I know it's not exciting. We could do Life and Death or Black Manacles. Or no, we can't because it's green. Ugh. What can we use then? Some Fire Ruby Staff, maybe that. For the first time ever, I'll use it. Doomglaive if you got it for sure. That hits really hard. Dustbringer if you got it. It hits really hard. We used that in the last World event. Face Stick isn't bad. Does splash damage and explodes. That might be fun. There's that Fire Ruby Staff. So maybe like Face Stick with another splash damage. Jar of Eyes. I don't know though if y'all don't have Face Stick though, because it's kind of a weird weapon. That you might not have. You got Trickster Shot if you want to just single them down. You got War and Peace. I think everybody would have that. So if you don't have Face Stick, use War and Peace. How about that? I'm going to use Face Stick, but if you don't have it, use War and Peace. It's the same colors, so wouldn't be terrible replacement. So we got a little bit of damage. I just need like a different color here. Got a lot of green. Still in... Okay, base rarity. I'll catch up in the chat, y'all. I just want to make my team without looking so I can not be influenced. Then I'll take some of y'all's teams. It's Teams Tuesday. Could just do double Marilith and probably be okay for the early going. Kind of like this, though. Underworld. Easy to get. Hits multiple enemies. Has a conversion to green. Our whole team's green. Kind of liking that. We'll put Marilith up top. Leprechaun down low. And yeah. I think I'd go with this. For like a low level. Could probably keep the same banner. Just to have the maze banner. Who cares that we're minusing purple? Leprechaun starts empowered. And then... I'm going to do Archer. But if you're a beginner, do Titan for sure. Let's just see what happens here. I think get Gobtruffle, get Beatrix. Alright, let's catch up here. This is the No team, Epic and Under. Melanie says, where did you get the Doomed Glaive? Way back in the day on like the very first or second Green Tower of Doom, it was the event weapon. And then if you didn't get it there, you have to wait in the Soul Forge. Wait for it to come around in the Soul Forge. And I think it was just there like maybe like a month or two ago. So you're probably going to have to wait quite a while. Something like, it's crazy now because there's so many weapons and you got to divide it by a certain number and then it's like in a rotation and it's crazy. It's like almost a year now. It's like 9 months or something crazy that you have to wait for certain weapons because they all have to go through. Depends on the kingdom, so never mind. It's 35 weeks is how long you have to wait. 35 weeks. So wherever Doomed Glaive is from, I don't know off the top of my head, but whenever that kingdom comes around, that's when that weapon will be in the Soul Forge. So you gotta wait 35 weeks max for that to happen. It could be not max, because it could be longer, depending on if they change around the order of the kingdoms or something. But you have to run through every kingdom before you'll see it again, basically. And then, like, do they switch around, like, what order they do the kingdoms in, and then it's the last one, and then you're waiting 70 weeks? Like, I don't know. Let's do Marilith. Not expecting that to kill, but I'm expecting it to get up my whole team. Let's get this crap out of here. Let's do Face Stick. See how hard it hits. Wasn't bad. Now we got this. That wasn't slow for an Epic and Under team. Chad says just got off some headshots. Top of the headhunters. Nice. Degen says you could use Celestial Flask instead. Maybe I got my Doom Glaive from Soulforge when it was there. Yeah, I could. I don't think Celestial Flask is appropriate for an Epic and Under team though. It's kind of a high level weapon. And Face Stick could be directly replaced with War and Peace, which everybody has. This is like the beginner team. Supposed to get some ideas, mixing the two teams together. I'll probably show at least one more. Then if you guys have some. We gotta do the faction assault too though. Let's do Leprechaun. I think Face Stick right now. Sometimes these teams are weirdly good. I think you just keep doing Face Stick. Then when he's not up, you look at your conversion. Well, he'd probably kill. I almost have too much mana generation. If the Merilith gets up quickly, then I don't need the Leprechaun. Sometimes I don't need the Merilith because I have Face Stick and the other guy. But is that a bad problem to have too much mana generation? Everything's doing damage and mana generation. You gotta like that. Except for the Leprechaun. So even if you have lower stats than me, you could keep going and going and going because you're gonna keep generating mana. Let's see. I think we do Merilith because we have it. We look for our conversion, we got it. That gives us an extra turn. Might as well grab all this gold. No, we're just gonna finish them off in a second. Grabbing some gold. That dude hits pretty hard, and he only needs to be cast twice. If he's got alignment, he's gonna get everybody else on the team up. So far, so good. Mike D says Elwyn is pretty killer. Just sucks he only hits one enemy, so you gotta cast him like 4 times. Yeah, he was really good in the beginning. Dang, dude, we had a perverted bot subscribe just to leave those messages. So we're 1 subscriber closer to 6K. Thank you, Naked HD Bro, cheapest tender just for S. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You're gonna help me get to 6K. Chad says, hey, Sunny, been catching some of your older videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I'm surviving off my older videos and you guys right now, basically. Let's do Leprechaun. Too many people doing, you know, current content. So luckily I have all those older videos and I got you guys. Let's do Face Stick. And win. Chad says, anyway, back to incognito on drone duty at the moment, so I'll be catching you guys on my satellite uplink. Keep dropping the bombs. Yeah. Tim's here. What up, Tim? Mike D says, dang, here we go. It's a good thing. We could get to 6K off of perverted sex bots. I don't care. I don't care how we get there. I don't care if all of y'all make a new account, subscribe, and we get there right now. Once we get there, we're there. And then you get real ones after that, so doesn't matter to me. Let's do this right in the middle, and then we'll finish them off with the other one. Afternoon, James Cartwright. L says, same fecker again, exactly the same. Do they not shut these down ever? I mean, we keep reporting them and I keep blocking them. I don't know how they get back through. Degen says, nope, I see them in the comments too with an Uno list. Tim says, and it commented right after me. Was it me? Did you do that, Tim? Mega Seeker. L, you are a mod. You have the power to ban an account. She blocks, removes, and reports every time, but they always manage to come back. James Cartwright says, what's a good team for completing all the kingdom challenges? Usually you would use like Rowan early, and then like Phoenicia in the middle, and then, you know, you could use like my Flaming Oni team, or like Zul'Goth or something for the end. I'm not really the challenge guy, so I don't really know, because I'm not doing them till I need to do them. I think it's kind of it's a good thing to get off your shoulders and not have to worry about it anymore, but I don't think it's necessary to do all of them. You could be doing something else that's more productive, more immediately productive. Unless you need a kingdom level or power, and it says like complete these challenges, like I wouldn't worry about it. The only one that I recommend is like the first one. Just go around to all the kingdoms if you're low level. Use like your soul farming team. Beat the first challenge on all the kingdoms. That'll give you a huge mountain of souls and get you started towards the Dawnbringer. And then you finish it off with the Vault or with Ferris Ra. But after that, like all the rewards are, you can get them elsewhere. way easier and get other things done that are more immediately important. But yeah, I would do Rowan early, then Phoenicia for the middle ones, and then like Gob Truffle or something for the late ones, or Guardians, or Zul'Goth, or something like that. Alright, let's go face stick right here. We got our dude and our dude. See, that ain't slow. For an epic and under. Just put War and Peace there if you don't have face stick. Supernova says, can you imagine someone out there having a sub? Can you imagine someone out there having a sub farm to drive YouTubers into the millions and charge them a small fee to be instantly famous? A lot of channels do that, man. Like, I don't know. There's lots of tricks out there. The fee isn't small, right? Chad says I'll just find them online and corrupt their account because I can. Their IP address can't hide from me. Yeah, I don't know what those things are about. What do they really want you to do? They want you to like click on their channel and like go to some weird link? That's what I think. They want some curious pervert to click on the click on their channel, and then there's probably some link there that you click on, and then you get like your whole computer corrupted. Capitalizing on people that want to see some naked ladies or something, or whatever floats their boat. Not sure what they're trying to do there. Definitely advertising for something at least. Alright, let's do one more, slightly more difficult, see how it holds up. Then I'll probably try like a Queen Beatrix Monoxia thing, so I think that's a good way to go. Got Marilith, might as well. Got Face Stick. Hit as many as I can. Let's do Marilith again, try to line up the Oculaire, and if it doesn't happen, you can finish them off. So yeah, I think this would work. Just War and Peace if you don't have Face Stick. For anybody. Alright, one more team for the World event, then we'll move on to the Faction Assault. I'm just gonna pick like... What's the most like... I think this would be like the no-brainer here. True damage. Then you Leprechaun them up, right? You could even Marilith them up if you want to. And then you weapon some explodey weapon like Essence of Evil. Green and blue. Green and brown. Or wait. Wildfolk Mystic. We got a dragon. Can't really... What's the weapon, though? What's the weapon? Jar of Ice. Sucks because we don't have any, like, typing synergy or kingdom synergy. I just had to do Essence of Evil. I don't know. Could just do any kind of explodey thing. It's just like you're not going to get the other benefits from it. And you're going to be green no matter what, I guess. Let's see here. I almost want to do Jar of Eyes, but 16 or... Do I got it in alphabetical? No. $15, that's less at least. So much green though. Definitely go on the bottom. I mean, yeah, you can get them up with other... Be something like that. Y'all have teams, I'll take them in a little bit. I'll leave time for that. Let's go banner. Clear filter. We need green. Maybe purple. Do that. Could stick with Archer class. Just see what happens. Stupid Essence of Evil's gonna steal all the green, but we could cast it once and then just leave it up or something. Plus, we got blue with Queen Beatrix, we got purple with the Venoxia, so they're not gonna be totally blocked. Like, we could almost just get it up like that. Do this. Do this. Something. Trey Bobuff with the 5. Thank you so much, man. Getting that train out on the tracks. Knock off the cobwebs. Get out the WD-40. Rev up the engine. Blow smoke out the stack. And we're on the tracks and ready to go. Trying to save us. Trying to save us here. Our hero Trey. What a legend. Thank you so much, man. That's the one thing, like, I'd probably be really disappointed if I had my worst month. So luckily we got February in there for our last 6. So I can technically not have my worst month. Got good old February saving us for a month or two. It's about to fall off. Then we're going to be in trouble. Let's do this. And this. So shout out to Hiram Hawk and Trey. Queen Beatrix, if you got it, I think it's higher priority than the Venoxia because it has more of a chance of getting an extra turn on it. Because it could make it off of its gem spawn and it can make it off its 40% chance or whatever. You keep it on your turn, you can then cast Venoxia too. If you cast Venoxia and it doesn't get an extra turn off its gem spawn, then you can't do that. So, Queen Beatrix is the priority. That's why it's higher up on the team. It has a better chance at extra turns. Leprechaun. Queen Beatrix. Queen Beatrix. Win. Also, shout out to the professor for the 10 on the second new account playthrough. Some of those are like the new account playthrough. The professor's been given 10. That like keeps me going too, because that hasn't done as well as I thought it would do. Because we already did it before, probably. And then somebody on the Fall Guys, I think DC on the Fall Guys. Like I might do another Fall Guys just because of one person. I'm kind of like keeping the new account playthrough going because of one person. Keeping maybe one more Fall Guys because of one person. Like, you could do that. If you like a certain video, you could see another one just by doing that. One person could make me make a whole nother video. Like the professor in DC. But yeah, shout out Professor and Elgin's Toy with the $5 super chat on the spoiler video. Thank you so much. And I'm just going from oldest to newest, so if you gave one and I haven't said it yet, like I kind of mentioned DC, but he would be the next one with the 10 on the Fall Guys. Let's check out our sub count. Ooh, I think we lost one. Who's the a-hole? Alright, Leprechaun. So we're moving backwards. That always happens when you're about to hit a certain milestone. You got those people out there like, ooh, I'm so jealous, ooh. Is he gonna get, he's not gonna get to 6, oh, I'm gonna unsubscribe. So he doesn't get there. Ugh. That's those people. It happens every single time. You gotta expect it. You almost can't claim the 6K till you get to like at least 10 over, because there's gonna be a handful of people that are like, oh, I'm so jealous. You gotta expect it. I do expect it. This is the 6th time, so it's old news to me. It happened on 1K, 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K, and it's gonna happen on 6K, so I'm not worried about it. We might as well be 20 away right now, because there's gonna be a handful of people. Oh my gosh, oh. He. Supernova said, I just thought of a mythic that could be #1 with the ability to summon any fallen troop in the team. That'd be sick, like a cleric or something, like a priest. Like in Everquest, you resurrect. You could bring back a fallen troop from the dead. Why don't they have that already? That's like a really good idea. Like on this team, let's say our hero dies, but we have a cleric on the team, and we could resurrect our hero. Maybe it would be like a really high mana cost or something, and you could only do it once. I don't know. That way it wouldn't be like... Because it could be like super strong. That's almost like a summoner, but you could bring back a troop that you already had. And if you make a team and you put it together a certain way, so when you summon something in, it like doesn't really go with your team. So that's why having a cleric that could summon back in something that died would make your team whole again. So that'd be really cool. That's a great idea. We need like a cleric. Single cast, high mana cost like Archdeva. Except for it resurrects a troop that dies. That'd be good for like high level content. Because otherwise, some of the time it wouldn't be doing anything, because we don't really die too much, but... If you're playing it the right way, you're not going to die too much. That would definitely be a good idea. James says, my team for this event is Mystic Manuscript, Queen Beatrix, Leprechaun. That's a good idea. Like, make your whole team, Let me see. What's Mystic Manuscript? That might be the team right there, man. I should have went with the weapon first and then filled in the gaps like that. Obviously, Mystics. That's a good idea. See, that's kind of what I was trying to think of. Then you just make your whole team Mystic. I like it. Most of the time when people suggest those type of weapons, they're not using the right typing, and it kind of gets under my skin. But yeah, that's a great idea. It's just the Leprechaun that's the only one that's not. You can almost go 3 Queen Beatrix. You have an Explode and a, but why? It would just make the weapon do more, well, it explodes, so it doesn't really matter. I don't love it in first slot, but it is what it is. That's great. Great idea. We'd have to change our banner. Probably something like that. Wait. I guess. So far, every team I've shown would be fine. This is kind of what I was looking for, though, as far as, like, no-brainer. Like, this is what most people are probably using. The Leprechaun and the Manuscript kind of go back and forth, too. It blows up purple. Leprechaun blows up green, gets up Manuscript. Manuscript blows up purple, gets up Leprechaun. Leprechaun blows up green, gets up Manuscript. You know what I mean? It's kind of neat. It's a good one, James. Tim says, hey, peeps, hit that like. It really helps. You got that right. Gets it out to more people. YouTube don't like me too much. So we gotta, like, force me down everyone's throats. Like they do everybody else. To the point that people are sending me messages saying they have to turn off those notifications for certain people because they get them so much. They say, no, I don't like this. Don't send this to me anymore. That's what I do too. Supernova says, is it possible to use a variant of the Skull Waterfall team? Somebody had one the other day with the Queen Aurora instead of like TPK or something. I don't know if it's possible in this event because you want to use spell damage. You don't want to use skulls. Skull Waterfall team is skulls. So it's not really topical, but just your question in a vacuum, I think you can probably, yeah. Or no, they used Queen Aurora instead of Scylla. Mystic Manuscript has a talent on it. I'll have to pay more attention. If you got Queen Beatrix, you cast it. There we go. Trey is a legend. He's the conductor driving around on the train. Me and him, just like last night on EQ. Chad says, if you got the Troop Blader guy 3 times with Ocean Tome. Mike D says, alrighty, Cindy, I'm out, Broham. You take it easy. Watch the rest of the stream later. Alright, man. See ya. Poopmeister. Jay Shar, good evening, good morning, whatever. Sorry, it is morning here. I read that wrong. Hiram Hawk, Mr. Tazmaster. Did you get in the guild, Mr. Tazmaster? Sometimes Boomstick Fancy Pants pops in here for a second. He might even be here right now. Mr. Tazmaster was looking for a guild. I'm not sure what level you are and everything, because there are requirements. That's the only thing I need to know. Otherwise, yeah, 100%. Especially since you're a choir member. Mega Seeker said my sub ran out and I'm too poor to renew it right now. You didn't have to say that. You didn't have to say that. I don't hold nothing against you. I would never tell that to anybody. Sometimes I notice, but I'm not gonna say it out loud. That's the membership privilege. Just because you're not a member anymore doesn't mean I'm ever gonna say anything or call it out or feel a type of way or anything like that. You did what you could do and I appreciate it. This is a no snitch zone. Look at all this green. Travis is here. King is here. Mr. Taz says, Sinnycool, can I get an invite to your guild, good sir? Hey, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I have permission, but I can try. I don't think they gave me permission. I don't even know how to do it, honestly, because... Oh, I can. Where do I even do that? I don't do that very often. I think I have to go to your... recruit, invite. I need your invite code. I think it's on your settings menu in the bottom left-hand corner. Alright, let me see here. Mr. Taz Master. Hopefully we have a spot too, because I don't even know. Underscore GCPQ. Oops. PQ. Hey, I guess we have a spot. So far we've done like 4 world event teams, 1 being epic and under. 1 just being one that'll last forever and is a Flaming Oni version. And then 2 that are like no-brainers with Queen Beatrix and King Gobtruffle and stuff. Yeah, we need 2, so if anybody else can do 800,000 gold. I think it's 850. 875. It keeps going up by a little bit. That's okay. Anything under 1 million's cool with me. And I could even probably do 1 million at this point. I probably need to give to the guild too. Let's go show that team code and then we'll move on to the faction assault. Forgot to show a couple of them, but I don't think it matters anyway. Like Tim said, like who would even write that down? Because you can't copy paste it. But I can't either, so that's why I do this. L says, life will happen. I'm lucky enough to have not been super strapped for a while. Sure, it'll happen again, though, and I'll have to cut back on subs, etc. No problem. Mr. Taz says, actually, we are called members. He is talking about subs that are actually free just from hitting the subscribe button. Yeah. King says, I think Mystic Manuscript gets 6 mana after casting from the traits. I have to go to, wait, here we go. Oh, that's Archer. How do I get to, the weapon? Might have to go all the way out. Gain 4 mana. And it has enchant, so pretty much 6 mana, right? You start with an enchant potion, then you cast it, you gain 4 mana, and you enchant yourself, so it's pretty much 6, so you're not wrong. You're super right. So there you go, that's probably the no-brainer team of the day, right here. Or Queen Beatrix, Phonoxia, Essence of Evil with Leprechaun. And then I had the Flaming Oni and the Epic and Under. All done so far. Let's do the faction assault. Put some niches on first. Probably show another no-brainer first, and then we'll do something different. It's probably already loaded in. Yep. Triple Ferocity Rage Reaver. Got the wrong banner because I was probably doing some campaign crap. Here we go, Meteor Banner, Shaman class. 50% start for Taurus, so we don't need that Anu. Just run through one real quick with this and we'll make a different one. I forgot to buy my potion. I always do that. James says I use Archmagus as the class, so then have 3 Mystics. Oh, duh. Dang, man. Well, you know, with those explodey weapons, like, by the time you kill them all, you probably don't even need the positive status effect anyway, but you're right, you're right. I think either way would be fine. The deeper and deeper you get, the more that would be important, though. Getting stats. Mr. Taz says, I'm level 1065 and 800k is easy weekly. That's good, that's good. Alright, so here's the first team for Sunken Fleet. I need to buy my stupid potion. 50-50 if you're going to need that potion of enchantment to get it done. All rewards, so I just always buy it. There was a time where I was trying a few weeks in a row to not buy any potions, and it worked, and then it didn't work. So now I'm just like, I'm just going to buy the first one. It's no big deal. It's only 30. Helps you get it done quicker. Sometimes you actually need it anyway, depending on what faction it is. Faceless 1 with the 5. He is up front in the engine car with Trey. He's the co-pilot. He gets to blow the whistle and hold the map. 1.15, 1.15, 1.25. Thank you so much, Faceless 1. You're a freaking legend. Sorry, not talking much, just listening while farm Droga and EQ. Yeah, that's like the best place, man. Maybe not the best in the game, but it's like ease. The ease of it always being open, and the ease of it all being vendor trash. You know what I'm saying? Except for the Green Goblin skin, which sold immediately. As soon as I walked into EC, I sold it immediately. So those 3 things combined, like, makes it my favorite platform on EverQuest P99. Let's get our stats, even though we don't need them this early. Every time you get an extra turn, you get 12 to all stats because of the Ferocity's 3rd trait. And so does your hero, because it's a shaman, or it's a Taurus. Alright, in this situation where I have 1.15 on both, I look at the next one. We got 1.25, 1.3, so I'd go here. And my next battle is going to be higher treasure multiplier. Rich Kaufman says, I'm running 2 Beatrix, Flaming Oni, Leprechaun for World Event with Elementalist. You don't, So, if you're not using your hero, doesn't matter what class you're using, unless you're trying to get the class weapon. Sounded like you had 4. It sounds like you don't have a hero there. So in that case, it really doesn't matter what your class is. Unless you're going for a class weapon. But that sounds fine. I like it. Usually I always show teams with the hero, because I think 90% of people use hero in every battle, pretty much. So you won't see me showing teams without the hero in it. But it's something high level players might do. And have all their classes to 100. Because sometimes not having the hero is the best option, but it's very rare. Because hero is really strong. It's got way more, like, perks. You got the class. You got the traits. You got the weapon with all its perks on it. Like, your stats are probably higher than any troop that you have. Like, all those things combined, the hero is, like, the strongest troop in the game. So it's hard not to use the hero. So that's some beginner advice, you know. Always use your hero. Maybe one day when you're level 1500 and you got all your classes to 100 and you really want to make a certain team without the hero, I understand that. But for 90-something% of people, you're always going to have that hero on the team. Because he's just super strong with tons of perks. Way more than just a normal troop. L says, sorry, slacking a bit on the reactions today. I'm braiding some synth extensions into my hair right now, and it's super tedious, so nice to have the stream running. Yeah, I kind of like my hair braided sometimes, but I can't do it myself. So it got annoying, so I stopped doing it. I have to, like, to ask somebody every time. No, I wasn't a little child practicing braiding when I was, you know, I was ramming Hot Wheels into each other. Or playing Nintendo. I wasn't practicing braiding hair when I was a child. I was playing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out and smashing Hot Wheels into each other. Going in the woods and chopping down trees with sticks. James says my team for this delve is Summer's Fury, Ferocity, Tor Ass, and Shaman Class. Summer's Fury is what I used to use instead of when I didn't have Rage Reaver. Or Flamifer. Flamifer is almost better because it's yellow and brown and it doesn't steal the red. So if you have Flamifer, I'd consider switching out of Summer's Fury into Flamifer, but I understand if you don't have Flamifer or Rage Reaver, but those two are way better than Summer's Fury. And then these Torass, I don't like Torass, but I mean, sometimes people get Mythics and they just want to use them, and it's a Taurus, and it kind of goes with it. But I think a third Ferocity would be better too, so if you have Flamifer, try that. 3 Ferocities I think would be... But hey, do you. Sometimes people put stuff in the chat just to get advice, and sometimes they don't, and I just give it anyway. Sorry if that's the case. Mega Seeker says, with the class traits on and all, I don't get why people would run a team with no hero. Rich says, all my weapons Manus clash and Oni explodes. L says, I've actually run with no hero in Guild Wars a few times where there was more utility and an extra counter troop or similar. Cuddles is here, the Dragon God. What up, Cuddles? Don't forget to smash the like. Finger the thumb, go down low. L says, I did very little girly stuff as a kid. I used to play with toy cars and hit things with sticks. Yeah. You're probably my partner in crime out there. My brother was only less than 2 years younger than me, so we hung out all the time. We used to fight a lot. We're like best friends now. You know how it goes. It's funny how your relationship with a younger brother goes. When you're really young, you're like best friends. Then you get a little bit older and you get your own friends, and then you pretty much just fight with each other all the time. And then like he's trying to tag along with your friends and stuff, and he's always like the third wheel. So you're always fighting. We gave each other bloody noses, beat each other up. Probably the only reason I know how to fight at all is because I had a younger brother and we used to like tussle a lot. But then when I'd get into it at school, I'd have some practice. And he was only like a year younger than me, so it wasn't like he was 5 years younger. Then when you become like 18, 19, 20, like you become best friends again. It's kind of weird how it goes. But there is that time where he's tagging along with your buddies and you're like, they don't want to hang out with a younger kid. Like, get out of here. Go get your own friends. Then they do. Mega Seeker says, was it like a picture of a donkey that got torn up? What's that in reference to? I don't know, that one went over my head. I probably said something and already forgot what I said. James says, thanks, I'll take a look. Might have Flamifer, but don't have Rage Reaver. Yeah, just because, first of all, it makes more more red than Summer's Fury, I'm pretty sure. Second of all, it uses yellow and brown, so it won't steal the red. And then your whole goal is to get up the the ferocities, not the weapon. So anything that weapon can do to help that happen. Rage Reaver just makes the most red. And gets extra turns, which builds your stats up. Flammifer is a close second, though. That's why it's used on, like, Zul'Goth Thrall team. I accidentally did another one here, sorry. I'll make a different team on the next one. Mega Seeker says, my bro is 11 years older than me, and he always been into bodybuilding. You can imagine how our fights always ended up when we were younger. Yeah. Right, with you getting choked out on the ground. Hey, that'll make you tough, though. That'll make you tough. That's like swinging 5 baseball bats before you go up to plate. Then you're going to face off against people your own age and do well. You're fighting a bodybuilder every day. That's funny. One of my best friends was like the baby, and it was like his brother was like way older than him, and his parents were like super old. It's kind of cool though, because he was the baby, so he had all this awesome stuff at his house. And his parents were like super old, so they didn't care about anything. For some reasons, that's how I picked my friends. Like, how cool are your parents? How much do they care about what we're doing? That got me into a lot of trouble, though. Elle says, me and my younger sister mainly used to throw Lego at each other. What if you stepped on a Lego? Beg says, you do not need to buy now. You have enchanted already. You can buy it end if needed. Alright, because of this stupid... Yeah. That's a great idea. Good point. I didn't think of that because of the new update. Very good point. Beg for mercy. Let's say that again. You do not need to buy it now. Meaning the first potion for turns. Because you already have an enchant potion from your underworld. You can buy it if you need to at the end. So you can save yourself 30 gems. Since you already have an enchant potion. That's smart. I didn't even think of that. I wish you would have said that 3 minutes earlier, bro. Just kidding. Glad you did. We got some good info out there. That's what this is all about. Probably don't need these, but I'm gonna take them anyway, just to do it. Rich says, what kingdom is best to farm for Nisha medals? Whatever kingdom is the best for your team. So, Scorpius Urali goes to the Nexus. Zul'Goth Thrall used to go to Galvania or whatever. Like, it's pretty much based on, like, your team. So, Guardians, if you got Finesse, you go to a yellow. If you got Ferocity, you go to a red. If you got Gobtruffle team, you go to a kingdom where they don't submerge. It's kind of based on that. It's not really like, hey, this is the kingdom where more Nisha tokens drop or something. Like, that's not the case. Like, they all have the equal chance of dropping. You want to base it on, like, the team you're using and the ease of doing your thing in that kingdom. So the Nexus for Scorpius Urali, Galvania for Zul'Goth, and Finesse, Yellow Kingdoms, Ferocity, Red Kingdoms, Gobtruffle, people that don't submerge. You base it like that, not off any like, oh, you get more chance here or there. You don't. It's the same. But basically, ease of killing. Whatever's the least annoying. That's probably the best way to put it. Whatever kingdom is the least annoying for your team. If you got stuff that's immune to fire, you don't go there with your Zul'Goth. If you got stuff that's immune to poison, you don't go there with your Scorpius Urali. If you got stuff that's submerging, you don't go there with your Gobtruffles. You don't go to an all purple and green kingdom with finesse. You could still. It would just be faster if you'd go to a yellow kingdom. The faster you can get more boss chests, the more chance you're going to get Nisha tokens. It's all based on like how fast you can get it done and how easy it is. So you can open more boss chests and have more chances. It's kind of like the vault where you're just killing as many enemies as you can as fast as you can. It doesn't really matter what kingdom it is. You just need to kill as many enemies as you can as fast. Just get as many boss chests as you can as fast as you can. Mega Seeker says we got Sunken Fleet Faction Assault today on PC. Someone in my guild linked this team and it's going strong. Shield over Skya, Marilith, Tesla, Tina. Shield over Skya, Marilith, Tesla, Tina. That seems good. I just don't know why they wouldn't just do double Marilith. Maybe you can't use the 50% start. No Tina. Just throw another Tesla on it. It's probably even better. I don't see why a Tina... Maybe it could soak up some different mana or something. I'd have to try it to see. First thought upon looking at that team is just why not 2 Teslas? But that seems like a good one. No issues with that one. I'll have to try it maybe. Maze Banner and Barbarian. Not a big Barbarian guy. I don't think it has a 50% start. I've seen people out there that kind of like it though. That's why I didn't put it in the Dookie pile on my class tier list. Alright, let's make a different team here. Got red and green. We got blue and red, so you could definitely do the Gobtruffle team here. That would be the no-brainer. Some people are impatient, though, and they don't like looping. So the no-brainers here, let's just call them out. The no-brainers. Got Guard's Avatar here. High King Iron Gut. Ketris the Bull. Phoenicia. I think Sebastian uses Phoenicia like every single time. Oh, we got Sycorax. We got the Psycho Missy. And there's Tina. Got Zul'Goth. There's so much with this. You got, for low level, Ferocities, Rowan, Gobtruffles. And then for like mid, Teslas, Gobtruffles. You could do the Magma Dragon Phoenicia thing, huh? Here's Tesla. I'm guessing you can't use the Holy Saint Astra though, huh? You just try to get her up quick. Miraji Queen's here too. You could definitely do a Rowan or a Gobtruffle or something. Like that'd be the other low level team. Or Rowan. Shield over Sky or Rowan. Miraji Queen. Maybe 2 Rowans. Could definitely do Gobtruffle, Forest Troll, Gobtruffle, Doom Glaive. Could do Gargoyles. There's lots of mid to low level teams for this one. There's Harpy Mage with a couple Gargoyles. Mountain Crusher. So Ferocity, Ferocity, Rage Reaver, Ferocity, Shield of Skya, Rowan, Miraji Queen. Even though that uses a legendary, but it's an underworld. You got Mountain Crusher, Gargoyle, Harpy Mage. You got Forest Troll, Gobtruffle, Doomglaive. That's what I'd probably use. I'd do Ferocity or Gobtruffle. And if not, Rowan. Or maybe Zul'Goth. I'm not the biggest Tesla guy, but could definitely do some Tesla. I almost want to try Psycho Missy. Just because I like it. But that's all the no-brainers, just to say them out loud. I don't want to do Tesla. I don't like her. I like her, but I don't like her. Kinda want to try Psycho Missy. It's pretty much my blue Guild Wars team, right? This won't be good for the early game, though. Blue? Or brown, too. What weapon? Jar of Eyes. This'll be fun. This'll be the fun team. So we did the no, and now we're doing the fun one. Then we'll do a no-brainer. You go on the bottom. Could do Mountain Crusher instead. Probably better. Yeah, let's do that. Why do I keep doing that? Just go. That's the team. That's the Psycho Missy with the death below. The Psycho Mega Missy, as I call it. We need brown and blue. We missing any colors? We got brown, green, blue, yellow, red, just purple. Ooh yeah, Kraken banner. Perfect. Class. Let's just do Titan, 50% start. Brown Storm. Why am I going left? So here's the fun team. Psycho Mega Missy. The Mega Psycho Missy. How long was I muted there? Probably just a second. Sorry. Alright, Melanie, we'll see ya. Sebastian says, Phoenicia, Magma Dragon, Taipan. I knew it. Chad said they really need to respell the word Polish. You don't Polish the car, you polish the car. Derogatory. Hey, Chad, how's it going? Could be fixed with an extra L. Get it? L. Just need some brown. Of course not. Here we go. Can you just cast Missy when you got it? Hopefully she don't die. Nope. She said, I am not dying. Y'all are dead. You could do Orpheus medals if they're gonna deathmark you. Cause that would suck. Deathmark sucks in like a delve. You lose a troop early to deathmark. That's just annoying. Psycho Mega Psycho Missy. Now watch. Hopefully we get some death belows, but if not, we got Missy. It's like my new favorite team. It incorporates one of my favorite troops, and it gets death below, which is always fun. And it's good for Guild Wars. So I know I sometimes say, like, don't make teams just because you like certain troops, but if they're also good, troops, then that's okay. Like Flaming Oni and Sycorax. Usually if I like a troop, it's at least good. So I'm not going to just like a crappy troop. Let's just go. Hope and pray. Maybe we'll get a death below. The Psycho. The Mega Psycho Missy. Keep not saying it right. Could probably do an Anu and make it even better. Is Psycho Elementalist? Maybe I take off to make it even better. Could put the Mirage Queen on there. You'd just be missing that death below then, which is kind of fun. So that's up to you. We got Elemental. You can make your hero Elementalist, and then you could put Mirage Queen down here instead of Megavore. If you don't have Megavore, that'd be a great option. Probably better than this. I just like the death below. We're going to be doing a bunch of extra turns. So I want to keep it like this, but definitely a Mirage Queen instead of a Megavore. It'll probably be better for the early battles for sure. Hate when she only hits twice. I shouldn't have done that. It's fine though, they died to death below. King G City is here. What's up, man? Feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. Or the last time I saw you, I probably said that too. King G City says Merilith, Draculus, Tina, Weapon. L says, I know you poo-poo the use of Aquaticus, but my favorite blue variant of Psycho Missy is Psycho Missy Jaravi's Aquaticus. Assassin class, it generally runs like clockwork. Why do you use Aquaticus though? That's all. I don't hate Aquaticus. I just don't think he does anything important. He submerges, but hopefully you don't need that. He does explode, but he's kind of like the Megavore on this team. I'm not going to cast it. Maybe to finish something off. I use this last slot for the third trait, like no matter what, in a Psycho Missy. Because all I need is Psycho and Missy to win. So my fourth slot's always going to be used for like an awesome third trait, like the Mirage Queen or Megavore. So when I think of Aquaticus, I immediately jump to its third trait. And it's just like Submerge on 4 or 5 gym match. Because the Mountain Crusher or whatever is going to be what gets you up. Then after that, you don't need that fourth troop pretty much. Could go blue and hope and pray. Get that green out of here. Let's go blue again. Go Missy. We just keep going. See, you gotta have 13 or 14 there. It's okay though. $11. Still got it. We have a few kings in here, that's right. L says you can spin off Missy, get your extra turn, then Aqua can pop off the blues to fill stuff up again, and... Okay. King says I've been around, just busy running the guild family. I'm well running 4 accounts. Wow. You don't have Sycorax? Oh no. It's like one of my favorite troops. Never think I mean it's a top 10. I think he's cool. I like him. So yeah, I might be missing something on Quadcus. Maybe just for all the blue. Back in the day when they all came into the game, it was Infernus, Obsidius, Aquaticus, all those. It was the worst of those. Furnace, and then Obsidius, and then Aquaticus. So I never really messed with it too much, because when it came in, it was underwhelming. Oh, we need brown, but we don't have it, so we'll take green, sure. Let's take all this. And then sometimes you just ignore your Mountain Crusher. And you just keep doing this. So you get Missy and blah blah blah. Death Belows go off, you hit skulls sometimes. Use the Mountain Crusher like once. Hopefully, if everything's going right. Chad says, damn, G-City, I run 2 guilds, that's enough for me. Mega says, King G-City, are you in Sun's family of guild by chance? L says, Psycho is super useful in Guild Wars. I know, I use him in 2 teams. And I think he went 10-0. It was my red and my yellow that lost. And yellow, it wasn't yellow's fault, it was my fault. So my red team's the only one that underperformed. And I've been thinking of switching out of that for a while. Get out of here. It's still my turn. Feels good when you kill everything and it's still your turn. Like, if they survive somehow, they would be dead anyway. And cute with it. Mr. Tass says, already enjoying the benefits of the guild with having an extra 21 armor for Rowan at the start. Yup. Exactly. Being in a good guild is crazy. It's the biggest jump you'll ever make in this game. You'll wonder why you weren't doing it sooner. You'll realize why does Sinny always talk about that, like, so much that it's annoying? He's always talking about getting in a good guild. Like, repeats himself. Why does he do that? Because that's how important it is. You'll see once you're in one. Be like, man, I wish I did this way sooner. Now I got way more stats and way more resources. Like the stuff that matters. Alright, let me finish this. Maybe we'll do one more team, and then I'm probably gonna hit the eject button for today. Got some honeydews. But we'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Same stuff, pretty much. Just further in. I don't know about Thursday. We'll see how the month is going. If I need to do Thursday too, I might just do it. I'll put it on my shoulders. Or I'll try to think of some crazy video, I guess, that'll, you know, help but still underperform. Blue! Just keep doing it. So you get your Missy, and then you just keep doing that. Hoping for Death Belows. The Wild King, nice. He's a solid mythic. Alright. Who else has a team here? What do we got? Who's got the best team ever? Otherwise, I'll just show King Gobtruffle team because it's a no-brainer. Let me just go up. If anybody doesn't say a team, I'll just go up and pick one that I saw. Then we'll have like 7 teams on here, I think. I think we did like 4 world event. I mentioned a ton of them. But we showed like 6 so far. and I mentioned way, way more. And that's more than a usual Teams Tuesday. So hopefully y'all like this live stream. We'll see going forward. I might switch to Tuesday and just do the Teams Tuesday on live. The only people it's not going to be great for are the people that see a long video and immediately don't click because they think it's some plot line or story that they need to watch. It's just a Gems of War video with teams on it. I'll try to put chapters in. You can just, if you're impatient, you can click around. Just because it says an hour and a half doesn't mean you're stuck with your eyeballs glued to the TV for an hour and a half. You can click around, find what you need, and get out. You don't have to not watch it just because it's so long. Like, I don't get that. If you want me to use your faction team, just post it right now. King G City says, family guild of 4 guilds, top 15 in the world. Top guild are in our tree and 4 accounts. Too bad, just get the fastest team and go crazy. Alright? Mr. Taz says, yeah, my last guild wasn't too bad, but was just a little bit lax and didn't finish tasks and stuff until closer to the end of the week. Yeah, the sooner you get them done, the sooner you get the stats and stuff, and it's just nice to get all the events done and everything, and most of the time you're going to do more guild tasks on top of that. Legendary tasks sometimes. You get stuff from that as well. Everybody in the guild does. Slap the like button on the way out for sure. It says, consider subscribing. We're super close to 6K. You could be one of those people. Just tell me that you subscribed and I will celebrate like a madman. About to check it right now. I think we lost one this stream. Road to 6K. It's going backwards. Oh, we got back there. That's my life. One step forward, 2 steps back. You know. We gained it back. Mega slaps it on the way in. There you go. That sounds way better anyway. Well, either way. As long as you're slapping it while you're in or out. You got Phoenicia? Nice, Rich. Crafted her in the Soul Forge, Chad? That's good. Will Sycorax be available in the Forge anytime soon? I don't know. I think he was there recently. I'm not sure. Idiocracy. Face cam at 6K. Nope. Maybe 10K. Just because that'll take a long time. Alright, I'm just gonna go up and find... Nostril cam. Exactly. I'm gonna go up and find a team. Let's do Sebastian's team. Phoenicia, Magma Dragon, Taipan, Mirage Queen. Magma Dragon. Taipan. The Mirage Queen. So no hero. But, it's one of the fastest teams in the game. You're just trying to get it done. Maybe not this exact team, but there's color restrictions, so that's probably why. Red. Ooh, we can use Maze Banner, huh? Then we don't care about the class because it doesn't matter. See how it goes. This did the first one I saw. Sorry, y'all. Dang! Especially if you're only going to level 90 to get all rewards, this team will probably wipe in one shot most of the way, right? And if not, you got the Magma Dragon. I might use this for the rest of the way just to get it done today. I can do something else. Nostril cam. What up, Noonie? Thank you, Chad. Do we got it? No. Sometimes you just do it anyway, though. Like, what are you gonna do with it later? You're gonna wipe in one shot. You're not gonna have a chance to use it again later anyway. Some of the time. 1.5 is gonna be the highest. That's always the highest. Big country. Do you know roughly how many gems it would cost to get to level 500 on Faction Assault? If you're doing pure faction and deathless, man, it's like 5 to 7 power potions at least. So whatever that is. I can go figure it out for you. Just give me a sec. Yeah, something like what King G City said. That's why I preach, like, never wasting your gems and stacking up quite a bit. You want to try to hang around like 10k if possible. If you don't have 10k, don't be wasting them. Stuff like faction takes 2,000 to 3,000. We got a new kingdom coming soon. Like, you should be stacking those gems up. Don't be using them on anything you don't need to be. And the Taipan just puts a bunch of red on the board anyway, so Phoenicia hits harder. So whether you have it or not, might as well cast it almost. Yeah, I mean, it's just to get it done so you don't have to do it again, you know? I wouldn't be doing that today. Save them for this weekend and do Crypt Keeper instead. So you have 3 days to do it. You get more rewards out of it. It's just makes more sense to wait till the weekend when we got Crypt Keeper. Don't do Sunken Fleet today, unless you're just, you know, Sunken Fleet's the one and it's the one you're doing, and there's probably people out there. But if you're like choosing between the two, I would say do Crypt Keeper instead. You got 3 days to do it. It'll be easier, and you'll get more rewards because it's a 3-day event instead of a 1-day. Still get this one done, like, but do it like this, like real quick, and just get to level 90, get all rewards, and move on, and then wait till Friday and do that one to 500. This one will come around on the weekend eventually, or you can poke at it every day. Tuesdays are pretty much out. I mean, it's a little bit easier now, but I don't like doing it all in one day. I do that though on like when a new faction comes in. Like this weekend, I might do Crypt Keeper in 1 day, but that's just to make a video, and it's more relevant because there's 3 whole days of people watching and needing that. Like on a Tuesday, I could do the same thing, but then it's only 1 day. I mean, it's these days like people do it on other days and stuff, so it's a little better. But that was the thought process before the last update. Like, why would I do a pure faction on a Tuesday? Then people are going to watch it for 1 day and then here and there after that. If I do one on a Friday on a weekend event, then I got 3 whole days of it and then a little bit after that. So it's like better if you're going to do pure faction to do it on the weekend, at least for me. Easier. I'm not as stressed out trying to get it done in 1 day if I don't have to. We only got blue. Let's do this. There we go. That's good that you have 10k gems. That's where I would try to hang out at least. I don't even know if I have 10k. I probably have like 9 or something. I try to hang out around 10 just for stuff like that. Crypt Keeper this weekend. And I have to build them back up to 10 again. That was fast. King G City says, this and one other is the last two faction I need to get pure faction, then done. See, that's the type of person that might do it today. Or if you're just an end-game player and you have 1,000,000 gems and you just want to go for a leaderboard, maybe all of us will be there one day. Those 50 VIP chests are very tempting. Ooh, don't do it. You can get everything without doing that. I've shown that on this totally free-to-play account that has everything. I never bought anything. And I don't spend gems frivolously either. You almost have to not do that. If you don't spend any money, you have to be very frugal with everything. Mega Seeker says, we got a new class coming soon too. I see a blank spot in the list yesterday saying coming soon with a question mark. Yep. Because of Hellcrag. Whenever a new kingdom comes in, a new class comes in, a new faction comes in, new troops, new weapons. The way they've been doing it recently, though, they're going to make a kingdom pass, make you pay for it, and then you got to wait for certain things if you're free to play. You got to pay for certain things if you're not. There you go. That's like the 7th team on this video, and I mentioned way more. That's pretty awesome. Thanks, Sebastian. And people mentioned some in the chat, too, so if you add up every single team that we mentioned or showed or put in the chat, there's probably up to like 15 teams on this video for the 2 events today, so pretty cool to do this live. Gives people way more options, and you get to see it live, and you get to maybe put your team on here and everything. So probably try this again next week, and I'll be live streaming tomorrow, same time, same place. So I'll see y'all there, I hope. Coming down to the nitty-gritty here. We're on June 28th. We got 2.5 more days to go for this month. Let's try to end it with a bang. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. You're wondering what Mr. Taz meant? Geomancer is the class. Ooh, a construct class with a 50% start. Been waiting for that one, huh? That'll make like a gargoyle team awesome, right? There's probably a better example of something that'll be awesome due to a 50% construct start. But the first thing that popped in my head was gargoyles. I think they're constructs, right? So that team will be way better going forward. Mountain Crusher, gargoyle, Harpy Mage with construct class. King G City's on level 400. Hey, you're pretty close. Taz says, I spent a little at the first of my playing and did that for a bit, but now I am saving gems as much as I can. Good job. Beg says, I'm free to play only missing 6 mythics now. Nice. Beg says, Fallen Valdi's Plague, Shade of Zorn, the Sparkinator, Tiamata. Right, man. Stupid Tiamata. I think it was just in the Soul Forge, and it was just Dragon's Claw. That's cool, though, man. You're going to have a chance to get the rest of them, and then Tiamata will be the last one, and you'll get it. So by the time it comes back around, you'll have all of them. Just think of it that way. Tiamata will be your last one, and by the time it comes back, you'll be done. Elle says, take care all. Faceless One, later all. Take it easy. Shout out to Faceless One and Trey for the train business. Appreciate that. Helps keep me going. YouTube hates my guts and doesn't suggest me out, so you guys keep the channel alive. All those dragon gods and train business. Mr. Tazmaster, Chad, Elgins, Faceless One, Beg for Mercy. You guys are helping out. But thank you for joining me today. Clip Bomb, Mr. Chad, Mr. Tazmaster, Faceless One, Elgin's Toy, Beg for Mercy, King G City, Mega Seeker, Brandon, with the good info. Chad, Mega Seeker, Taz, King G City, Big Country. Chad Brandon Nooney said, "Hey, boo. What's up, boo? What's up, boo?" King G City James, Mega King Rich Kaufman, Chad Taz, James Cartwright, King Mega James L, Elgin's Toy, the moderating dragon god, Chad the freaking moderating reaper, Sebastian the reaper with the team. Thank you for the team. Melanie showing up several times in a row now. Appreciate that. Rich Kaufman, beg for mercy with the good info on the faction. Don't have to buy the first potion because you already got it in the underworld, and just wait and see. That's if you already have them in the underworld, though. Make sure you do. Mega James Cuddles was here. Cuddles the dragon god. Elgin's Rich, Mega James, Faceless One, the freaking legend. Sorry, not talking much, just listening while I farm Droga. Good luck, man. I hope you get a lot of armor and green moss, green goblin skin. James King L, Mr. Taz, Travis was here. Shout out to Travis. Jay Shar, Hiram Hawk, keeping us alive with the members, keeping us filthy. The Dragon God, Hiram Hawk, remembered. Mike D was here. The Pooh Meister. Chad Angelo. Trey got the train out. Put it on the tracks. What a beast. What a legend. Supernova, Tim, James, Chad, Elgins, Mega Seeker, U7, Mike D, Naked Sexbot, Chad, Degen was here. Shout out to Degen. Chad, Degen, L, Supernova, Ghost Rebel, Mike D, Beg, Funky Town, Texas, Anja. I think Melanie was first. Shout out to Melanie for that. Have a great day, y'all. Let me go to the bottom. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Taz says, have an excellent day, all. Chad says, okie dokie, take care, everyone, and thanks, Cinny. Mega says, I pulled 3 times Zillapachli this week. I always get the myths I already have. Dang, and that's a poopy one, too. Oh, no. Big Country says, it's funny. My name is Chad. It always trips me out when I hear it. Dude, we have like 3, 4 Chads. Professor says, late Tuesday across the board for me. Alright, man. We'll see. I appreciate you, bro. I shouted you out earlier, I think, for the, new account playthrough stuff. I don't know if I would go very far if it wasn't for you. Just the way it's going so far. But that's it. Have a great day. You're the best. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Peace out.